Of course, $1,015 to the winner tonight. That's a lot of moolah there, Jimmy, for the SportMods.
Not too bad for the SportMods, let me tell you. Yes, and if my wife's watching, she's telling me right now, don't tell me, let me tell you again, because she said that's my favorite catchphrase right there. So. Setting the pace, though, Tony Gregg outside of him. Brian Ozentowski, let's go racing.
And racing we will do. Working into 1 and 2. Ozentowski goes top shelf. Gregg working the middle line. And Ozentowski's going to pull away. Kubik now jumping up to third. Galloway fourth. For no, rounding out your top 5.
Lap number 1 goes in the books. It's going to be the Oz, Brian Ozentowski. Then it is Tony Gregg, followed by Jake Kubik. And then that 35 car, and that belongs to Spencer Galloway. He's in 4th.
Working down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Brian Ozentowski, one of the top SportMod drivers in the country here in 2020. Picked up a win over at the Clay County Fair Speedway this week over in Spencer, Iowa, before coming here, picking up the win tonight. So he's on a 2-race win streak. Now here comes Kubik to the inside of Gregg, side by side for second.
Brian Ozentowski, Jake Kubik on the inside of Tony Gregg, Spencer Galloway. He's running in that 4th spot. 5th spot's going to belong to Logan Furneaux. Then it's Mike Shinos and Travis Sir.
Did not double check, but I'm pretty sure it's the same as the Hobby Stocks. Top 2 cars go on to tonight's feature, and Jake Kubik officially in the show right now. Gregg trying to run him back down, but now Logan Furneaux now moving up into the 4th spot in the 15F. Galloway shuffled back to 5th.
It is Brian Ozentowski, followed by Jake Kubik, Tony Gregg, Logan Furneaux, Spencer Galloway.
Ozentowski works the top side at 1 and 2. He is absolutely checked out for the rest of the field over a straightaway advantage for the 999. Kubik back in second. He has started to put some distance between him and third place Tony Gregg. Now Furneaux to the inside of Galloway. Galloway has found something up top as he'll go top shelf in 3 and 4 in the 35.
2 laps left to go. Brian Ozentowski about a straightaway lead over Jake Kubik in second. Then it's Tony Gregg, Spencer Galloway, Logan Furneaux, Stephen Oakes, and then you have Mike Shinos and Travis Sir.
White flag is out one more time around for the Columbus native. Brian Ozentowski works through 1 and 2 as he is going to put a whooping on the field here in heat race number 1 of 5 in your Zangers Automotive IMCA SportMods through 3 and 4. One final time, picking up the win, giving up for Brian Ozentowski.
Second's going to go to Jake Kubik. He's going to qualify for the big dance. And then finishing in third, it will be Tony Gregg, then Spencer Galloway, Stephen Oakes, Logan Furneaux, Mike Shinos, Travis Sir.
Well, how about it, race fans? Your top 2 cars punching their ticket to the big show. The 93S Jake Kubik, and giving up for your winner, Brian Ozentowski. Adam Verpka is set to go the distance here, starting this one off on the inside of row number 1. Second of 5 SportMod heat races. Top 2 go to the big show.
Verpka and Nordquist in the turn number 1. Followed by Mary Lenz in that 3rd spot. It's a 3-way battle. The 20. Oh, we got parts and pieces and wheels and everything falling off on the back stretch. Yellow's out. I don't know. I can't see the car number on it. Looks like
that's Kerry Jones. Kerry Jones. Tough break
J.
for the 12J. Yeah, I think the tire definitely made it farther than he did in this one, unfortunately, as that left front came shooting off as there was some big contacts.
Battle.
Yeah.
Eric Sloan was in there, and they just made contact, and there went the tire.
Of course, Adam Verpka is always a big runner over at the Eagle Raceway and a few other speedways. Of course, Mary Lenz, a home runner over at the Beatrice Speedway, so she's definitely made her name known. And then Eric Sloan, he runs up at the Stewart Speedway where Advantage Racing TV has been.
And if you ever run Stewart, you know he's going like, man, this is wide open territory. And let's go racing. Adam Verpka, Mary Lenz, Keegan Norquist, Eric Sloan, Mike Nichols. Here comes Mike Kramer on the outside.
Down the backstretch, Verpka on that gorgeous orange number 7V will take him into 3 and 4. Lenz working the bottom side. And oh, look out. Going to have one going around at the top of turn 3 and 4.
Well, the meeting of the mics over there in turn number 3 and 4.
Yeah, Mike Kramer going around. Mike Nichols able to avoid him in that 55 machine. We stay clean and green as the field works off the backstretch. As Norquist one spot out of a transfer. He'll go top shelf in 3 and 4. Mary Lenz trying to run away in that second spot.
Adam Burka, Mary Lenz, Keegan Norquist, Eric Sloan, Mike Nichols, and Michael Kramer. But out of the backstretch in turn number 3, it is Adam Burka.
Verbka still your leader, is open up about a 2.5 car length advantage over Mary Lenz, but she's got company all over her as that 10 and Norquist. He is trying to get that outside lane to come in. The more drivers you have up there, the better chance it has of coming in. Sloan is going to start following out there, and here comes Norquist to the outside. Your race is on for the transfer.
Adam Burka, here comes Keegan Norquist. He's working to the outside of Mary Lenz. Can't quite do it off turn number 4. Then it's Eric Sloan, Mike Nichols, and Michael Kramer. It's Adam Burka, Mary Lenz, Keegan Norquist says, I want it. And he's going to get it in turn number 3.
He'll cut down in front of Lenz, trying to avoid contact. Good job by both drivers. Lenz battling back to the inside. You see this track starting to clean off. You see the black start to really show up. This track's starting to slicken off and widen out. We're going to have some great racing, and we're having it here in this heat race. Norquist now in the transfer.
Adam Burka with 2 laps to go, followed by Keegan Norquist. Mary Lenz not far behind him, then Eric Sloan, Mike Nichols, and Michael Kramer. Oh, Burka slipped up. Here comes Norquist. Norquist for the lead on Burka. They touch.
Oh, contact in 3. Verbka might have some left front damage. Lenz will now try to pounce. White flag is at 1 to go. Norquist, your leader, the South Dakota native, goes top shelf in 1 and 2. Lenz working the bottom side. She'll get around Verbka. Verbka trying to battle back to the outside. The race is on for the final transfer. But off at turn number 4, giving up for the 10, and that is going to be Keegan Norquist.
Mary Lenz will finish in second and go the big dance. Adam Burka 1 spot out, looking in, followed by Eric Sloan, Mike Nichols, and Michael Kramer.
Well, Jimmy, you thought that Verbka was going to have it in the bag then. He got a little loose off at turn 2. Norquist pounced and then some contact, and his car just was not the same since. Mary Lenz and giving up for Keegan Norquist, your winner. Both drivers going on to the A feature. All right, set to go green flag racing this time by... Oh, it looks like problems for the 27 machine. Noah Williams, he's going to have to go to the infield. Excuse me, that's Dane Martindale. Dane Martindale. Green flag is out, race fans. We're back underway.
On the outside, look at Cade Richards. That looks like the 1T of Robbie Tom.
Lap number 1 going to go to Robbie Tom. Richards back in that second spot. Kelly, I think he maybe caught one of those bottom tires. He'll slip up, and here comes Justin Small. But boy, Justin started 6th. He's up to 3rd. He's not messing around in that 16J.
Robbie Tom, Cade Richards, Justin Swoboda, Sean Kelly, Brianna Fansteel, Sean Hine.
Robbie Tom still your leader. Cade Richards, the 2020 Dawson County Raceway SportMod champion, works the bottom side in 3 and 4. Justin Swoboda trying to run him down. That's the battle for the final transfer spot. Is Robbie Tom in that brand new Fury chassis trying to run away in the 1T.
It is Robbie Tom, Cade Richards, but here comes the 16J of Justin Swoboda. Sean Kelly sitting back there in 4th. Brianna Fansteel, Sean Hine, but it still is the Rocket, Robbie Tom.
Everyone working the bottom side. No one really trying to go on the top side in this heat race. So everyone trying to work the bottom side, making sure the track is as tight as possible. Now Fansteel has some company as Hyde will start to battle with her for that 5th spot.
Robbie Tom, your leader, followed by Cade Richards, Justin Swoboda. Then it is Sean Kelly, Brianna Fansteel, Sean Hine. But the lead belongs going into turn number 3 to the Rocket, Robbie Tom.
Robbie Tom has opened up about a 4-car length advantage over Cade Richards. 2 to go this time by for Billy Lloyd up on the flag stand. as they work through 1 and 2. Richards in second. Oh, Swoboda got a little tight going into the corner. He's going to lose some ground. Sean Kelly will start to close at the 19.
Robbie Tom coming around to the big white bed sheet hanging in the air, followed by the 1R of Cade Richards. Cade Richards been a suspension piece last night. Car didn't handle well, but it's handling well tonight. Then it's Justin Swoboda, Sean Kelly, Sean Hine, and Brianna Fansteel.
Robbie Tom works the bottom side through 3 and 4. He will be the heat race winner in heat number 3. Give it up for Robbie Tom.
Second will go to Cade Richards, then Justin Swoboda, Sean Kelly, Sean Hine, and Brianna Fansteel. So your winner, the 1T from Spalding, Nebraska, that is a rocket, Robbie Tom.
Cade Richards going to join him automatically to tonight's A feature. Everyone else relegated to a B feature. Boy, those B features, Jimmy, going to have a lot of wins in those B features from some competitors you don't normally see in B features here later on tonight. All right. Heat race number 4 of 5 set to go green this time by, presented to you by Zegers Automotive. And we're set to go green off of turn number 4. Top 2 go on to tonight's A feature. And here we go.
Nick Hermsen on the outside takes the lead. Mitch Coble follows him around in second. Whoa! Slipped up a little bit there. Look at this. Here comes Mitch Coble and the gas man.
Joe Scheidler will go ahead and get it refired. We're going to stay clean and green. Great job by Joe to keep it going. Lap number 1 goes to Mitch Coble out front. And out here comes Trevor Noonan, and he'll pick up that second spot. Top 2 cars pulling away down the backstretch.
Mitch Coble, Trevor Noonan. Sean Davis sitting there in that third spot. He's being hassled by the 79 of Brian Barber.
Brian Barber starting to make his way through the pack up to 4th after starting deep in the field. Boy, Trevor Noonan threw a Hail Mary going into 1 and 2 to try and get around Mitch Coble. The race is on for the lead. Coble just a little too strong coming off the corner on the top side. Interesting, last heat race, everyone is working the bottom side. This heat race, everyone works the top side to the middle. And so everyone just kind of searching around right now. Now here comes Barber to the inside of Davis down the backstretch. Now Gannett will look to the inside as well as 1 goes around at the top of 4. Looks like Scheidler is going to hit the outside guardrail. So tough break for the K00 early on in this one.
Look at that, an old familiar face, been running for a long time. The 72, I believe that's Motor and Mike Lineberry.
Yeah, he gets the front row of heat number 1. Little preview of what's to come.
Jared Hoppelman sitting on the outside of him. Mitch Coble, followed by the 66, and that is Trevor Noonan. That's your top 2 right now. Green's back out. Let's go racing.
All right, green flag back out as they work into 1 and 2. Noonan on the bottom side, Coble up top. Side by side, 2 by 2 by 2. All 6 spots up for grabs as now Barber will get around Davis. Davis scraped the outside guardrail. Snakes and sparklers on the top side. Noonan off of 4. Your race is on for the lead. Trevor Noonan, your new leader.
New leader, Trevor Noonan, followed by Mitch Coble, Brian Barber, and then that 77 of Sean Davis.
Caution flight coming out. Do not quite see what the issue is. Might have some debris on the speedway.
I think after he scraped the wall back there, he might have scraped something off. Yep.
I think the entrance to turn number 3 right there is where they're going to be looking. There's a little piece of white up there. Yep, that's right where they're going.
That's that old French racer, Monsieur. That looks like we're going to finish off with 3 heat races in the Class 2 Tough to Tame, your IMCA stock cars.
Trevor Noonan started outside row number 2. He is your leader, so he's been shaking and baking here early on in this one in that 66. Can he hold off Mitch Coble, who's in that second and final transfer spot? Green flags back out. We're back on our way.
Trevor Noonan, Mitch Coble, but look at this. Brian the Bone Barber on the inside of Coble for second. Coble says, no, thank you. I'll sweep on the outside. Coble takes it back into turn number 3. It is Trevor Noonan, Mitch Coble, but here comes Brian Barber back on the inside.
Remember, that is for the final transfer spot. Barber's going to get it. How about the 79? He started 7th on the grid, up to 2nd. And now Jeremy Gannett looking for more. He started at the rear of the field as well. He is up to 4th, so some shaking and baking early in this one with 2 to go.
Trevor Noonan's checking out on the field, followed by Brian Barber, Mitch Coble, Jeremy Gannett. Then you have that 77 of Sean Davis. And in the turn number 3 and 4, the white flags coming out. 1 to go for Trevor Noonan.
Trevor Noonan has absolutely checked out. He's got almost the straightaway advantage over Brian Barber. Barber still has a little company there. Coble right there if Barber makes a mistake, but he's running out of time.
It's out of turn number 4, getting the checker flag. He's going to the big dance. That will be Trevor Noonan. Also going to the big dance, Brian the Bone Barber.
Mitch Coble going to have to go to a B along with Jeremy Gannett. And then the 77 of Sean Davis and the 64 of Nick Hermsen. But give it up, race fans. Your top 2 transfers going on to the big show. The 79, Brian Barber, and your winner, the 66, Trevor Noonan.
That was correct, yeah. Oh, yeah, we want to thank, too, our good friends. I work for them today, T-Bone Truck Stop, for helping us out here tonight at US 30 Speedway. Big thanks to T-Bone Truck Stop.
Green flag is out. Final sport modified heat race. James Roebuck works the bottom side of 1 and 2. Draper now to the inside of Ives. That's the battle for the transfer. Oh, Johnson got into the back bumper of the 6i as we stay clean and green. 3 wide for 3rd through 3 and 4.
James Roebuck, Bob Draper, Stephen Ives, the Punisher, David Johnson. Then you have Alex Donovan battling in there also in that 5th spot.
Boy, I tell you what, Jimmy, there's some tight racing, but up front, the Genoa native is absolutely checked out. Draper in 2nd. Here comes Johnson. He wants that final transfer spot in the 97. A weekly runner right here from Columbus. Looks to the inside of Draper off of turn 2. Good racing for that final transfer.
And look at this. Rowdy James Roberts throwing the card into that, says, I'm checking out. He is over about a straightaway lead on Bob Draper and David Johnson, and then it is the 26T of Alex Donovan.
Tell you what, Alex Donovan's starting to reel in those 2 cars battling for the transfer, and he'll look to the inside of Johnson now. Here comes the 26T. He comes to life, and now Johnson loosens up to the top side a little bit. He got caught behind Draper. Draper still with the final transfer.
James Roebuck, Bob Draper, David Johnson, Alex Donovan. Oh, we got one sliding around sideways. Turn number 2, he's going to keep it going. We're going to stay green.
Boy, James Roebuck, he is absolutely checking out the 75, but the race is on, continuing for 2nd. Draper running right through the middle. Johnson works the bottom side, down off of turn number 2. About a half a car length lead, but now Draper leaves him down the backstretch. Once again, Donovan right there as well as, whoa, 1 goes around at the top of 2, and that'll be the 2X of Aaron French. We'll stay clean and green with 2 to go.
Aaron French, of course, buying the old car of Joey Haase, still getting a handle on that one. Oh, we got another one down.
Oh, that's Donovan. Boy, that's a tough break there. He was in contention for that transfer spot. The 26T goes around. Didn't catch that one as the caution flag will fly. Boy, the 26T was really putting a battle in with the 97 of Johnson and the 62 of Draper.
All of a sudden I looked over and he's like, whoa, he went around.
Not over yet. You already saw one heat race, Jimmy, where Adam Verpke had it in control and then just slipped up off of 2. So this one not over yet by a long shot. Still anything can happen.
Nope. So setting the pace, Rowdy James Roebuck back to the restart. And let's go racing.
And a good start for Roebuck. Boy, he'll put about a car length and a half on Draper just off the front stretch. Now Draper working the bottom side in 1 and 2. Johnson right there as well. Now here comes Amber Cook to the outside in the 21. And she's starting to come to life up to 4th.
So Amber Cook. I was calling it Cole Wayman, but it's Amber Cook.
Oh, it could be Cole Wayman, yeah. The 21X, yeah, Cole Wayman. Sorry about that. I believe that is Amber Cook's old car, though. But down the backstretch into 3 and 4.
She raced last night, so maybe I missed it.
Off of 4, it's going to be James Roebuck picking up the win. Draper's going to hold on for second. Johnson, we'll call it Cook, French, Ives will all have to go to the B feature. But give it up, race fans. Coming up with the transfer positions, it'll be the 62 of Bob Draper. And picking up the win, the 75, that's James Roebuck.